Then student, fungus that you see on the leather clothes, breads or pickles during rainy season is a saprotrophs. That means fungus is also a saprotroph. Parasites. What are parasites? We'll see here. Parasites, the plants which derive their food from the body of the other plants, are called parasites. The plants which make a part of their food themselves by photosynthesis but derive other components such as water, minerals, etc. or food from the plant from the host plant are called partial parasites. Plants like mistletoe and partial parasites. Mistletoe can make it food but get water and minerals from the host plant. The mode of nutrition in plants such as Cascata Amarvale is totally parasitic because they derive their food from the body of the host plant. That means parasites is what? Parasites, the plant which derive their food from the body of the host plant, is known as parasites. After that, the mode of nutrition in plants such as Amarvale is totally parasitic because they derive their food from the body of the host plants. Insectivorous. Insectivorous, that means green plants which make their own food but depend on insects for nitrogenous food are called insectivorous. Such plants grow in minerals deficient, especially nitrogen deficient soil. Plants such as pishure plants, sundew, and uh, there are many plants derive their nutrition partially from the soil and atmosphere and partially from small insects. In pitcher plants, the leaf is modified to form a pitcher-like structure, and the bright color of the pitcher attracts the insects inside the pitcher. There are several hair-like structures that trap the insects downward. When an insect on the pitcher lid closes and the trapped insect entangles into the hair, the insect is then digested by the enzymes secreted by the plants. So there are different types of plants. And symbiotic, that means a relationship between two organisms in which both the organisms benefit each other, is called symbiosis. Symbiosis, it is a relationship between two organisms in which both the organism benefit each other, is called symbiosis. The two plants which live together as part of the same plant and mutually help each other are called symbionts. The mode of nutrition in such organisms called symbiotic. Organisms like lichens undergo symbiotic nutrition. A lichen is made up of fungus and an algae during together. In lichen, an algae and a fungus depends on each other for their nutrition needs. The fungus supplies water and minerals to the algae, whereas the algae supplies organic food to the fungus. After that, replenishment of nutrients in soil. Farmers continue cultivating their crops years after years. That means years after years, farmers continue cultivating. Because of this continuous farming, what happens? Nutrients keep declining in the soil. Hence, to replenish those nutrients, fertilizers are added to the soil. Some fertilizers are used in the soil. Some fungi or bacteria live in the root of the plant. Roots of the plants, that means, provide shelter and food to the fungus, while fungus provides important nutrients to the plant. Then plants require a lot of nitrogen to grow and to be healthy. Although nitrogen is available in the atmosphere, but plants cannot absorb nitrogen directly from the air. There is a bacteria called rhizobium which live in the root noodle of the leguminous plant such as gram, mung, beans, etc. These bacteria absorb nitrogen from the atmosphere and make it available. Rhizobium cannot make its food. Hence it provides nitrogen the legumes, and in return legumes provides them food and shelter. This is the known as the what symbiotic relationship. Most pulses are obtained from the leguminous plants. This has a great importance for farmers. Field in which leguminous plants are grown from time to time do not need addition to nitrogen fertilizers. So sometimes fertilizers are used for, that means, getting good crops.